Okay, y'all. Hey there. I thought I was recording before because I pressed record and it did not. It put me back to the regular screen where it said live. And so we missed a lot of things. But I'm just out here walking. Of course, with my dog. Where she at? I don't know where she at, y'all. Where she at? Oh, there she go. She kind of blending in, y'all, because of we're in the woods on the trails. So she's blending into nature. Hopefully you guys can hear me because it's a highway and then it's the lake that is close to the walking spot. And then the wind is blowing with all these trees. So I'm gonna try to speak louder until we get into a better spot. But I wanted to talk about some of the things that have been transpiring. Okay? And this lets me know that I'm getting close to my breakthrough. You couldn't tell me. You can't tell me that I'm not getting close to my breakthrough. Because all things are happening. Things are just happening. Left and right. The arrows are forming. Left and right. Baby, I think we're going the wrong way home, girl. And so my car got broken into. My business got broken into. Okay? Once it started making a good enough profit to soar and to move around. And I was having a lot of issues of it not succeeding, not because of the products, but because I was getting attacked. I never knew that about business, how people will and deal in business. Business has taught me to actually deal with business and customers on a regular basis. Not just finding clients and just dealing with the clients and prospective clients that already have an interest in your business. When you're dealing with the public and you're dealing with business, it's a whole different ball game. Okay, you will have all kinds of attacks. Lou, we went on the wrong side. We will have all different kinds of attacks. We got to go the other way. Come on. I knew we was going the wrong way. Because I didn't see us go over the other side of the bridge. Come on. We're good. And so I was getting attacked by so many people. Both spiritually and physically. Okay? People will put little charms and amulets all around my building so that I wouldn't sell. They would see the products. Oh, you're not gonna sell that, and then try to sell the same thing on the other side, and it'll be more expensive, and somebody else will buy it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I never experienced that. I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a sense, So I had to literally start covering my business, as an entity. It's an entity, just like you. You're an entity. You're a being, right? An entity. Okay. I literally had to pray over my business constantly because there were people who would not let up. Then it would be people who would say, okay, I see you praying over your business. I didn't even tell them that because I'm doing it in my private place. Okay, but understand we're never alone. There's angels behind us and stuff, and the unseen forces. And then there are people who are ravenous spiritually. Okay, I'll just say that. And so I will get people to say, I see you praying for your business and I can help you. And they want to put extra charms around your business. I'm not doing it. Y'all, when I felt that, it was just weird. You feel somebody's energy. Weird. But anywho, like I said, I'm not doing it. If God gave me that business, then I'm going to let God handle. I'm going to do my part and let God handle the rest. So there would just be people that just would make you feel like, and you would think that it's just you just feeling tired, overwhelmed. No, you feel drained every time you want to go to the business. You feel drained every time you want to go do stuff. Listen, it was so diabolical, okay? There would be times I would crawl up every time I thought about going to the business. The same way that I had, the same thing that I had when I was dealing with, my home. Somebody wanted my home, and somebody, dealing with evil people, well, trying to take my home, trying to take my items. People who use the crab to do this. And I'll tell you this, the people are just coming out bold all day, every day with this whole witchcraft stuff. Really need to just stop. It really just, but I know it's not going to stop. Because a lot of people are just lost like that. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, well no, it needs to stop, okay? It needs to stop, okay? And so these people would do that. And when I would say, oh no, I'm going to fight my battles. I'm going to fight my battles the way I fight my battles. You can fight your battles the way you fight your battles. I fight my battles praying. I fight my battles kneeling at the throne, praying to my God. You can fight your battles praying to your God, your entities, whatever you want to do. That's cool. But I ain't going through with it. I ain't going out like that. If I done spent all this time praying to the God that I pray to, and he been serving me, and he been good to me, he been loyal to me, I'm going to stay with my God. If whoever you with, and they stay loyal, serve your God then. You see what I'm saying? But don't be trying to knock me down because I'm trying to serve my God. Okay? That's how people are. And so I was having this over and over and over and over and over. Okay? Again. And now everybody just riding down. Which I don't even care no more because it's really annoying. And so, like I said, I had somebody go ahead and break into my building. He got a box underneath him. Break into my building. Then they broke into my car, taking all my stuff out, just vandalizing it. My other car breaking down, all kind of stuff, y'all. And I felt like this. I was just like, okay, we seeing this going around. I know what time it is. Usually some crazy stuff always happen around this time. And let me tell you something about people who do evil. People who do evil, period. If they think they can get away with something one time, they're going to keep using that same avenue because it worked the last time. So if they try to attack you spiritually and it went through, these people would try to do it over and over and over and over and over again. They would be relentless. You'll be like, I didn't even do nothing to you. Maybe if I move around, they not. They gonna want you even more. Come on. I remember that, and I started seeing that in elementary school. How people are, kids and their parents. As long as their kids ain't getting bullied, they fine. Their kids be the big bully until the bully get bullied. And usually I used to be the one that it happened to because nobody expect me to go off. Nobody expect me to go off. Because they consider you as the nice, gullible person. When you're not nice, you're just being kind. You're trying to see the best in everybody, but that's just not the case. And it's never going to be the case. If I ever have children that come on this earth and live and stay, I will always teach them that because I've learned that. Come on, we're not going that way. She's so used to walking down the 3-mile trail. Luna, we're going by the dog park. But yeah, it's just like that, y'all. It's crazy. And so, I had to just deal with it. I was like, I started praying. I'm like, okay, I have no other choice but to fight because you throw me in a corner, And now I've made this my daily routine because let me tell you, the moment that you stop, the moment that you think you get a deep breath, is the moment they're going to start trying to come in. Remember, the enemy has studied you. That's why you'll see different places, same ideas, different places, Once I started getting away from people that God showed me what they was on, I would get visitations by other people who were similar, or had a close interest, something like that, and I would see that over and over and over again, but now I'm able to recognize, y'all. Come on. Now I'm able to recognize what is going on. I believe that you get discernment through experience. You get discernment through experience. Okay, some people naturally have it. That's one of their main gifts. But to enhance it and to make it better, it's through experience. It's through experience. Okay, and so yeah, y'all. Hold on, because I'm about to get into my car. Oh, you see the other doggies at the park? Y'all, she see the other doggies at the dog park. She's like, I'm trying to get in. Uh-oh. Hold on. Are you ready to go now? Okay. Come on. Good job. Good job. Okay. Now, girl, if you get in the front, I don't need... We ain't about to do that today. We not about to do that today. Going on in the back. Y'all, give me a second. Because my dog being my dog. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, my thing never went off like this. I tried to unstop this thing, and I wasn't even able to do that. So that is something else. Let me tell y'all. At this time... Hold on. Sit down. Sit down. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because she's going to be doing the most. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. You ready? Chill on out. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Sit down. Get in your seat. Okay, y'all. So, sorry about that. We are back. I don't know. Sometimes she likes to lean out the window. So I try to crack her window open. But yeah, y'all, this whole thing, well, I had it all. Well, I had it open. Good job. Why she don't never sit in her seat? At least she's sitting down. I'm not gonna complain, y'all. She trying to act like she an angel now. I'm an angel. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I just steered clear of them. I just stayed clear. I kept praying and I kept going, y'all. Listen, some of these people will come in here and they really want to help you, and they're into magic, okay? Some will help, will try to help you, and some will. Listen, they into that. And they into that. They don't really have no ill will towards you. They don't. They see what, some of these people see what's going on. But there are other people who see what's going on. They know it's a bad thing that's happening to you. They feel sympathy for you. But they're like, oh yeah, well, you deserved it, because what they'll say is you are a willing participant. I used to catch myself seeing it. When in reality, you probably weren't. You were tricked and manipulated into it. Into something happening, you don't even know what's going on. And so they think that since you didn't spiritually protect yourself anyway, and you don't understand about the spiritual realm, that you deserve it, and you need to. Now go figure. Go freaking figure, y'all. This guy just sitting there in the whole thing, and all of a sudden he read, y'all. I'm telling y'all. But this is what these people will do. This is what these people will do. They will go and act like you deserve it because you need to fight back. And they will tell you, give you a solution of how to fight back, but in reality, they want you to fight back. They want you to fight back with the same entities these people used against you. You can't fight darkness with darkness. That's dumb. That means I'm going tit for tat. Ain't no real power, and it's the same power. You're on an equal level playing field. You don't want that. The reason why they use whatever entity they use to go and do all kind of stuff to you is because they needed something stronger to mess with you. Thank you, God. They needed something stronger. Okay? They needed something stronger. And so because they didn't have it, they didn't have it within themselves. Because they didn't have it within themselves, they had to go. They had to do it another way, and which meant by getting other people and entities to connect onto, to find you, connect onto you. Okay. So you using the same entity, meaning that they still losing because, for one, they went against natural law, which is going against a person's free will to do something. And secondly, y'all, what they did was they tried to get you involved in their mess. See, the entity, listen. The entity knows that that is way smarter than us, okay? And they thinking that they winning. But they being used they doggone self. They being used they doggone self. And they want you to get involved so you can do the same thing. That entity wants you to get involved because they know that even though you have a right to defend yourself, if you go back that way, he got two power sources to go from this, to move from the spiritual realm to the physical realm. I ain't letting it happen, baby. Anything I think of that's coming to my mind that's negative or resentment or anything bad, you could go, you can have it. That is not my portion. You know, I forgive people. Just like I ask people to forgive me and ask God to forgive me for the things. Nah, because I'm not being held on that. You have to steer clear. Steer clear from getting your payback and getting I'm a person that love to give. I will give my lip back. I'm going to give my lip back. Stay clear of that. Because the enemy knows that. The enemy knows that you be feeling vengeful. You better talk that up with God. Steer clear of it. Because the next thing you know, you'll end up doing the same thing. The same thing that you talking about and you hating that somebody else is doing to you. Okay? They speaking word curse. They doing all this other stuff. They trash me. They talk about me bad. Now, you might not physically do something to somebody, but you might start saying negative words to somebody and all that. And then you get up all in your emotions and your feelings. You start attacking people who maybe not be attacking you. You know? Because you're so paranoid. You got so revved up from so many people attacking you and doing all kind of underhanded things to you, if you take it into your own hands, God can't step in. Okay? And like I said, it'd be the same entity they want you to connect to that was the one that was tormenting you. When this lady told me this, I had a lady tell me this, like, oh, we'll connect to this. I remember seeing that entity clear as day, because I asked God, what is this? Well, I don't usually have. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not the best at stuff, but I know God is over me. I am a child of miracles. When I say I'm a child of miracles, I know that I am connected to God. Y'all couldn't tell me that the things that I went through and I survived and I went through was not because of God and God's hand on me. You know, God watching out for me. You could not tell me that. If I start telling y'all pieces of my story, y'all would be like, yeah, that's a person that you probably shouldn't mess with because God's hand is upon them. Because look at everybody else. It would have took them out. It would have made them go crazy. It would have made them go nuts. But somehow, I'm still together. And I'm nowhere near dumb enough to ever think that it was me. I know that. You couldn't tell me. Even in the extra brokenness that I had, that I done got better from, because I'm still broken. And we all gonna still be broken, okay? You couldn't tell me that it wasn't God's light and God's hand that got me. You know, people talking about what's going on in the media and stuff like that. A lot of y'all know that knew me, knew that I was, you know, around in that area and trying to go that way years ago. And some of the stories that I had, you know, I had to share. And I ended up stopped sharing it because it was just so, some people, it was just so creeped out to them. You know, it was creeped out to me. You know, and somehow I wasn't the person. Everybody else around me either lost their mind, lost their life, took their lives out, went out, and I'm still here. When I say, yeah. And so, and they were like, oh yeah, Belle, you're a tough cookie. Nah, you know what? I'm not. I'm just wise enough to know that I'm not nothing God gave me. So to hear this person, and she really did have, I really do believe that she had good intentions. There are some people who I know for certain don't have good intentions, you know, for you. But that person had good intentions. Had good intentions for me, you know. But I knew what God carried me through. I know what God showed me. And I remember her saying, you know, connect to this, it's in this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, even though I'm in a daze, because it's a spiritual daze, when people start using, even for magic to even hit you, you got to have some kind of opening into it. It has to be some gateway, some opening for it to penetrate, for it to work. It has to have something in there. Some kind of truth, some kind of hole in there, okay? All right. And but like I said, when she told me to do that, and I'm like, you know, I was already been hit by the arrows of the enemy. I still, even though I was spiritually in a daze, it was just coming back to me like the word of God. I'm so glad that was pushed inside of me as a kid, because it tells you that, you know, train up a child in the way it go, and when it grow, it will not depart. Meaning, if you put the word of God into someone when they're young and when they're youthful, when things are going swell and when they're young, when trouble starts, and you show them that, and you constantly show them that by your actions, by what's going on, when you show them that, guess what's going to happen? When tough times come, you revert back to what you know. And what I knew was nothing but church and going to God and praying. Not even just going to church, because there were a lot of people who were in the church arena who did not like me, who were not respectful to me, sometimes not respectful to my family. But I knew about God. I knew about the scriptures, reading the scriptures, and having a relationship with God. And I had to learn that very early, because I was very different. People say, no, you're not different. When people say that, no, you weren't different. You were peculiar. But they would say I was different. Excuse me. I was different in grade school, even all through high school and college. So, and I'm okay with that, because somehow people want to be around different. Somehow people want to be around it. What happened to his face? Y'all, I looked at this man. Y'all, his ass went boom. Y'all, what the heck was that? I hope he is not going into the store that I'm going into. And it looked like it. Baby, I will get up and not go. I know that's kind of messed up, but it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. But yeah, y'all, it was a trip, you know. And she wanted me to connect to that entity, and I just couldn't be my portion. You know why I couldn't be my portion? For one, I saw that entity attack me. I saw that entity clear as day attack me before. I even saw the entity in my dream before it attacked me. Okay, because I was ignorant. I didn't know what was going on. But I said a little prayer. Thank God I did, because God covered me and protected me. And so, yeah, these people, like I said, they will use the same entity. Some of these people will know, and the entity know what game is playing. Because, yeah, it's gonna get the other person back. You would think, oh, yeah, I'm getting my lick back because I connected to this entity to go get my revenge on that person, when the whole goal was to get you anyway. The whole goal wasn't just getting that person. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He don't care who he coming to get. Okay? Just because somebody yielded their energy or yielded their will to go and attack and to do evil does not give you a right to do the same thing. You just as bad, if not worse, because you know what it led to. You know what is going on. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know when. She's not even parked in a parking spot. When did that ever be okay? Okay? When has that ever been okay? That's just like somebody. Okay, how y'all think about it like this? Somebody haul off. That is mentally ill. Haul off and slap you. And you get up and you haul off. And you slap them senseless. Okay? Not even that, you slap them back. What does that law tell you? What does this law tell you? That person hit you, they going into a mental institution or something like that. They might go to jail. They might get locked up depending on how much they are, how much sanity they have, the level of cognition. Okay, but most likely they're gonna be in a mental institution. You hitting them back, what's gonna happen? Okay, you going to jail. All right. And so you have to keep that in mind. You have to keep that in mind when you are dealing with people, or when you're dealing with things like this. Because people, I never got taught. I know you tell you don't fight evil for evil and all that, but I didn't understand it, because you'd be like, dang, you know, and sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to let everything fall. You know how, like, the eunuchs and everything took out Jezebel, her own people, because they was getting tired of her anyway. That's exactly what's happening to P. Diddy, but that's on a whole deeper level of why they actually got him, because he would have still been running rapid, just like all of them, but he getting exposed because of some, when it deal with money, y'all don't understand. Yeah, he did what they saying he doing. They listen, ain't no denying that. But why did it come to a head now? It would have still been covered. Okay? That's what people need to understand, the bigger objective about people doing stuff. Just like now, when people are doing evil to you, you cannot fight evil with evil. You know, and then the person who telling you, oh yeah, you should do this, you should do that. Most of the time people tell you to do stuff Even though to get back to send you off of your path. If you keep doing the right thing, God answers. God promotes and demotes. He sits high, he looks low. He sees everything. He knows our thoughts. If you keep following and you doing what is right, eventually you're going to make it out. It's not for you to go and see a person get revenge. God might do something God can punish anybody way worse than you can ever do. Okay? Why they looking like you might not think that they getting punished, and you going about your life and you seeing them and you thinking like, dang, when they gonna get this? Like, God, I see them doing all this. They might be tormented. They might be tormented. A lot of these oh shoot, here we go. Now I gotta have it lifted a little bit. A lot of these people are tormented. They are not happy with their lives. Contrary to what they portray, what you believe, what they are portraying as, what they telling people, what people are telling you. They do not like their lives. They don't like it. Okay? And you thinking because you struggling, because you they knocking you down, that you having this hard time that you doing, and everybody else looking like they looking better than you. You think you doing bad. You're not. You're not. Okay? So just steer clear from them people. If they doing all wickedness, that's on them. Eventually, time will tell. Things will show. Things will show. God is a merciful God. He is a just God too. He not no punk. He ain't no dummy. He gives us all time. He gives us all time to repent and to do things right. Okay? He knows what's inside of us and what we are and what we're capable of doing. You know? And they're going to be, like I said, they're going to be some people. You know, I'm dealing with that right now. They're going to be some people who do all kinds of stuff. I got people on my jobs. They doing all kind of stuff. They trying to find out where I'm located. They try to do extra stuff to go and knock me off, to set things, to set traps against me, you know, and it don't work. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't work. It don't work. You know why it don't work? Because I'm still, not because I'm better than them, not because I got good praying skills and nothing like that. It's because I'm standing close to the master. I'm standing close to God, and I'm steering clear of them. You know, I'm not trying to go toe to toe. If you go toe to toe with an evil person who's been doing evil can do evil way better than you ever can. I don't give a care if it's your first time you feel like you knocked them out by doing evil. You know, the enemy will try to make you feel like you got power. That's the thing. He want to make you feel like you super powerful. The enemy know your weakness too. That's why you got to lean on God for it. He'll make you feel like you powerful. Then you get on up there and guess what? You're going to get knocked down by using evil for evil, because there are more evil people. The more evil you push out, the more evil going to come in. Okay? More evil you push out, the more evil is going to come in. And you need to remember that. You need to remember that. I'm going to get off of here because I need to go in the store before it closes. And yeah, that person gone. Yeah, I need to go in there before it closes. But I do want to talk. I want to say steer clear and make this video because there are a lot of us that God is pulling us out right now. And if you don't stay the course, you don't graduate. Y'all know how you go to school. You go to high school, you middle school, elementary school, college, grad school, whatever school you in. It don't matter. If you don't finish the course, you don't graduate. No matter how long you study, how many A's you got, how many B's, C's. You can have all C's and graduate. You can have all A's and miss one class and still don't graduate. Okay? No. So, you can, I don't know what's going on. This guy, he just came out of the blue. Just don't. And so like I said, they will come out. You gotta graduate. You have to graduate. You see how the enemy do try to give you distractions? Okay, you have to graduate. A lot of things that are for you. A lot of things that are for you. And the enemy knows that you've been pressing, you've been keeping it on. The only way that he can get you off is to distract you. You're not going to stop. You're not going to lean forward. You're not going to touch the forbidden fruit. You're not going to touch the unclean thing. So the next thing they're going to try to do is try to get you distracted. Okay? You got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. You hear me? You got to stay focused. Okay? So steer clear of them. Look at that. They going deep. They going deep, baby. They going hard and deep, huh? Y'all see these police officers. I'm wondering what they doing. But yeah, y'all gotta stay clear. Gotta stay clear of it, okay? Stay clear of these people doing all evilness and wickedness and crazy stuff to you. Some of y'all going through stuff. Y'all like, why am I keep being homeless? Y'all getting people that are attached to you, same spirits from different people coming around taking stuff from you. You got people who are smiling in your face, who acting as if they're your friend and taking things from you spiritually. I've had it. This is why I'm telling you. I've had it. I know because I've experienced it. Because I've had it happen to me. Okay? I've had it happen to me on multiple occasions. Didn't understand. Then when I would catch it, sometimes I would pray and I wouldn't have so much of a hard time. And I would regain some of the stuff. But other times it would be just right off the bat. Back to back to back. Okay? But like I said before, if you steer clear of it, you'll be all right, okay? So on that note, I'm going to get off here. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, y'all.